Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Anybody that is new to the channel, my name is Chris, and in this video I want to talk about one of the FANG companies, one of these big name companies that in my opinion is extremely undervalued, that there's a lot of bearish cases out there for this company, making it undervalued and not very attractive for investors, but in my opinion has a lot of and ton of room for growth that will become the next $1 trillion market cap company on the market, and that company is called Facebook. Now, if you've ever been to social media or ever gone to like one of these social media platforms, you've probably been on a Facebook owned company. Okay, now Facebook does own many different types of social media platforms like Instagram, WhatsApp, and it just has so many different attractive things for a lot of consumers, right? And there's a lot of bearish cases out there regarding to the government, the privacy issues, and yada yada yada, right? But Facebook is building something behind the scenes that in my opinion could be very incredible for the company. And yes, there are going to be a lot of bumps and hurdles, and they are having a little bit of trouble with Apple. Okay, but in this video I'm gonna try to give you guys the most up-to-date information that I possibly can to make sure you guys are the most up-to-date, to make sure you guys know exactly what to do and how to allocate your investments and your money accordingly, right? In this video I'm gonna try to give you guys the whole bunch of information on Facebook on whether or not this company is a must-buy stock now and why are people avoiding this stock. I hope you do like the video. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, please remember to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down to the channel. It helps out the boy. Without further ado, guys, let's talk about Facebook. Facebook stock, ticker symbol FB, right now after hours is trading at $289.55. You can see that they gained 4.12%. This has been the biggest run up and change in one day Facebook has had in over 6 months. So this has been a pretty good day for Facebook. Okay, you could kind of see in the past 5 trading days they have been going up, and the past month they have been steadily increasing their value. The market cap has increased to $826.13 billion, and they have an average volume of 19.6 million. Okay, this is one thing to why I believe this company is very undervalued. Just look at their PE ratio, 28.75, and even Yahoo Finance is considering Facebook as undervalued. And we all know how the market is nowadays. The market is a little bit saturated. There's a lot of volatility in the market. There's not many companies that are considered fair value or even undervalued. Just to find a company that is undervalued is a diamond in the rough, right? And I do think Facebook is extremely undervalued. Okay, so let's talk about Facebook. Okay, for those of you that don't know what Facebook is or Facebook does, Facebook is focused on building products that enable people to connect and share through mobile devices, personal computers, and other surfaces. They do own many different social media platforms out there, okay? And they did have a pretty good financials, and their financials have been doing great, okay? You can see how their EPS has been increasing over the years. You can see their operating income has been increasing and has been improving over the years. In year 2020, they had an operating income of $32.67 billion. They obviously have more assets than liabilities, and their operating cash flow is $38.75 billion. And to quickly go over something, guys, this was their financials report that they reported on January 27, okay? And many people were not too happy to what type of reports that they actually earned, but in my opinion, it was pretty overwhelming. It was pretty exciting and pretty impressive, okay? Their daily users have increased 11% year over year, and the monthly active users increased 12% year over year, and their cash and cash equivalents has increased to $61.95 billion, okay? So there's not many people out there that believe that Facebook stock is a stock to basically hold, okay? They do believe many people are going to dump this stock and this company is going to lose a lot of value, okay? They do own many companies that, in my opinion, will become the reason why Facebook becomes the $1 trillion market cap company, okay? For those that don't know, they do own Instagram, okay? They bought Instagram for $1 billion back in April in the year 2012. Okay, they do own WhatsApp, and they bought it for $19 billion, and they own Oculus VR. In my opinion, Oculus is going to be the money maker in the future for Facebook. Okay, they're doing great things on Oculus, and they're just going to be making a whole bunch of different things. Okay, if you guys go to the App Store, you go to your iPhone and go to the App Store. Okay, if you look at the top 4 most downloaded apps, Facebook owns iMessenger, the Facebook Messenger, the Facebook app, Instagram, WhatsApp. Okay, those 4 are the most downloaded apps on the top 20 list. Okay, you guys can go look at it. It's not an opinion, it's a pure fact. Those are the most downloaded apps on the App Store, okay? And that's how Facebook is making their revenue, okay? On top of the advertisement, and just Facebook as an overall company is great, okay? Many people may not believe it because of its politicals and privacy issues, but Facebook as a company and what it actually does has so much potential. So let's talk about why Facebook has been increasing as of late, okay? There's 2 main points that Facebook has been increasing. Number 1, they're trying to improve their Instagram platform, okay? They are trying to make it more child friendly. They're trying to prep Instagram for kids 13 and under to basically use it and safely, okay? And that's a very positive thing because many parents don't let kids, have an Instagram account or a social media account because of things that can actually happen, with older people and adults and all that stuff, right? But they're trying to make it child friendly. They might even have how YouTube has a kids version for YouTube, it's just strictly kids. They could probably have a feature for Instagram just strictly for kids, okay? Now, the second thing is that CEO Mark Zuckerberg is quoting as playing down the challenge of Apple's new app tracking transparency tool that prompts users to decline giving Facebook and other apps permission to track you across apps and websites, okay? Now, this is gonna be big, okay? Now, Facebook does have privacy issues and they've been accused of privacy issues for many, many years, okay? Now, Apple's getting this new feature in the new update that you could basically decline tracking and basically be really privatize yourself and everything you are actually looking at, okay? But Mark Zuckerberg is saying that they could probably benefit Facebook, okay? This feature, this new Apple feature could basically help out Facebook and strengthen Facebook in numbers, okay? He explained that if Apple makes it harder to track consumers' behavior online, it will make this harder to track for everyone, including businesses other than Facebook that want insight to customers' behavior, okay, to consumers' behavior. Because that's how, other companies and Facebook basically help promote and advertise different products to sell their products. This is how they market, okay? And it's not just only going to affect Facebook, but it's going to affect many other companies. And Mark Zuckerberg is saying, well, this could actually help out Facebook because now these other companies may go directly to Facebook to help advertise for them, and basically making Facebook even more revenue, okay? And that's a pretty good point. Okay, so a lot of people did kind of side with Mark Zuckerberg and basically started buying into the stock. Okay, so that's why there was a 4% increase in Facebook stock. Should you guys buy into Facebook? Well, just look at the stat. Okay, Facebook Inc. was in 242 hedge fund portfolios at the end of December. The all-time high for the statistic was previously 213, meaning there are more hedge funds that are becoming bullish on Facebook, okay? So if they're becoming bullish on Facebook, there may seem some sort of potential in Facebook that many people don't see, that many normal investors don't see, okay? Now, when it comes to the potential of Facebook, we all know that Facebook is part of the FANG, okay? One of these big tech companies that, tech is the next big thing, okay? But when it comes to Facebook as a company and what they are actually doing and what they can actually do for the future and overall in the social media platform, Facebook still has a ton of room for growth, okay? They make money in many different ways. And especially if Mark Zuckerberg is hitting it on the nose when it comes to the advertisement and more companies actually start to come to them for advertising, Facebook could make a ton of more money, and this market cap could easily reach $1 trillion. In my opinion, Facebook is extremely undervalued. This company is not meant to have a $826 billion market cap. This company is meant to have an even bigger market cap, $1 trillion, maybe $2 trillion long term, right? So this stock price is very low in my opinion. So I could see this company reaching $300, $320, $350 later on in the future. This company is extremely undervalued, and today when I saw this, I started buying more and more shares. I am not heavily invested in Facebook like I am in Apple, but I'm getting more and more excited and putting more money into Facebook stock. Again, I'm a long-term investor, and I do believe in companies long-term and holding companies long-term. All right, guys, so I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please remember to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down to the channel. It does help out the boy. So, as always, I'll try to give you guys the most up-to-date information. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you all for watching, and I do appreciate the love and support I have been getting as of late. We are almost at 1,000 subs, and that just makes me pretty happy, and I could have never done it without each and every one of you. So thank you all for watching. So please be safe out there. Please remember to wear your masks and be safe out there, guys. Till next time, peace out. Have a great day. Bye.